Let's talk about the 3 things you need to strike your irons pure. This is a step-by-step guide, so join me for each and every one of these steps. Is going to change the way, not Alex, we keep saying that, but honestly, you know it will. It'll help you access the best iron strikes you have ever had. So number 1 is understanding how we address the golf ball. Now, I've got this set up here with this alignment stick, which I want you to take to the driving range all the time. On a driving range, usually on a mat, and we've got the ability to make sure our ball position is correct every single time. So I want to just firstly cover where I would have my ball position for each and every club, how we stand to the golf ball, then we're going to move on to backswing, and then we're going to move on to downswing and how we get that pure strike. You think about it, most people struggle with those thins and those fats with the irons. We're going to take it to the next level. So straight away, let's talk about, I've got my 8-iron here, and this is how I'd like you to address your 8-iron. So a stance that is just on shoulder width apart. I want you to turn the toes out slightly, and then I want you to go through this routine. So this is going to help you with your distance I want you to stand to the golf ball. Sole the club to the sky, lower it till it runs parallel to the ground. All I want you to do now is tilt forward from your hips, slightly bend your knees. Now we're in a position where we've got the perfect distance from the ball. Do that with each and every one of your clubs, and it'll help you get the correct distance for each and every one of your irons. Now moving on to ball position. So ball position is really, really important. It helps us control low point, and it really helps us control trajectory. So I'm going to talk about right now where I like to feel this ball position for a standard shot. If you're looking for a higher shot, you may want to move the ball forward in your stance. If you're looking for a lower shot, you may want to move it back in your stance. So with an 8-iron, I'm going to start off by using this reference point. So I always start off going from my zip line where I'd have my pitching wedge. Half a ball forward works to 9-iron, another half a ball forward to a ball forward from my zip line is where I would have my 8-iron. So straight away, I can see reference point dangling down my golf club, a ball forward from my zip line, where this alignment stick is, and that's nicely matched up with where that golf ball is. I want you to do this every time you go and practice, because you think about it, if we can do the simple things well, hopefully they become normal on the golf course. So if you can tick them all off on the range, then you get to the golf course, it's like boom, automatic, don't have to think about it. That's what I want you to think about right now in your golf swing. So there you go, step number 1, we now know how to stand to the golf ball. Right, before we get into number 2 and 3, I've got a question for you. What irons are you currently using? At the minute, I've got the Forge Tech 1 length, so all my irons are actually the same length. Mad, I know, Bryson style. But what irons are you using? Please do comment down below, pause this video, comment down below, and let me know what your irons you're using. And do pause it, because you don't want to miss what we're talking about in 2 and 3. I've actually gone from, I've got a 3-iron that I change in and out with my hybrid, but then I've gone 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 wedges, 58, 50, and 54, and then the putter. Okay, moving on to stage number 2, the backswing. What I want you to do here is, and this is the stages I want you to work through. Correct ball position. I want you to make a backswing now where you work it in these sequences. Shoulder up to hip height with the hands, club face nice and strong, L shape. Hit that shot away. So we're looking now to create this leverage between our front arm and our golf club, and this is called the L shape. This helps us create angle, a lag, whatever you call it. It helps us create an angle into the golf ball, which we can hit down on it, but also helps us create a little bit more speed and a little bit more release through the golf ball. That's what we want. That's what we want. We really do want that. So first stage, I want you just to make sure we're stood to the ball correctly. Shuffle in, everything the same. God, that feels a little bit odd to me. I need to do a bit more of that. L shape. Position 1, position 2. Hit this ball away. Just get a feeling for what that L shape is. I want you just to pose it and stay balanced. Because I've seen this a lot in a few of my lessons recently, that they've tried to make a long golf swing by trying to move the head and just swing the arms a long distance. Whereas actually, if you look at it right now, where's that head travelled? As in the club head. Just to this space here, okay? Picture this space in the video now. I'm going to do pretty much the same space, a lot less movement in my body, a lot more staying in posture, not these changing in levels. That's That's what we want. That's what we want to happen. So that's stage number 2. Make some practice swings. Feeling that L shape helps create leverage, helps create that angle to hit into the golf ball. Okay, come round to face on position, because this is the point where we're going to learn to transfer our weight and hit down on the golf ball. That's how we control strike. We don't want it to go scoopy scoopy. We want that strike into the ball. That is what gives us that feeling of, wow, that's nice. So how can we learn this? This is what I really like about this. Is a blend of tip 1, tip 2 and tip 3 all coming together right now. So nice address, nice setup, and remember, change club, try it and just test yourself on the driving range. Move the ball position forward as you go through the bag and move it back as you come back down to the more lofted clubs. So I want you to create that L shape. I want us now to feel as though we hold the angle and turn through the golf ball, so our weight goes down into our left heel in our finishing position. So if I was doing this in slow motion, I'd have my L shape. I'd now be holding this L shape down to my hands going past my thigh, and then I'd let the L shape go and move our weight into our left hand side. So that whole motion of rotating and holding the L shape allows us to transfer our weight into our left side, and then that release of the angle letting go is that squaring up of the face, is that feeling of release, and that's where we get our speed and our power. So again, if I was doing this in slow motion, L shape, down, hold, 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 starting to let the L shape go, my logo, my glove's working to target, and I'm through. My weight is onto my left side and I'm round to target. I'm not stood here, L shape's gone early and on the back foot. So again, I would actually encourage you now, as you're doing this, go down to a 9-iron. So I've gone from 8, go back to 9, down to 9-iron, make these half swings, L shape, hold the angle, hit through. So L shape, hold the angle, hit through, and really start to train that feeling of a downwards hit, that pure strike, and that's really going to help you change the way you hit the golf ball. Okay, a bit close to the green here to hit a full 8-iron, so we're going to go 9-iron. But guys, if you are enjoying this video, please do hit that thumbs up button, because this is essentially a simple step-by-step guide to help you strike those irons. You think about what we've done. We're standing to the ball correctly, we're helping set up the backswing with actually, without even knowing, is working this club on plane, setting this club nicely, and now learning to release it on the way through. So again, I'll be on the golf course now. I've got that ball position set up correctly. That's what I'm feeling. Really trying to feel, hold, 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 as my hands pass my thigh, release. So that release works this way. It's not this, it's this motion, as if you're throwing a frisbee through to target. That's the thing I want you to feel. And if I was showing you that motion just with my hands here, this is the motion I want you to feel. That is what we're looking for in that release. Okay, so we know our step-by-step guide. Let's hit this one away. This is where we make our full swing. So we've done 2 half swings. Now we're on to a full swing through to target. And there we go. That is the strikes that we're after. And if you just come in close here, this is what we're looking for when we do this drill. Look where our ball position line was, and again, this is a great reference point, how each and every one of my strikes was this side. So a downwards hit, that's controlled by holding that angle, turning and transferring that weight into that left side, helps control that low point through to target. Simple guide there we have, guys. Hope you enjoyed that tip. If you did enjoy this content, guys, remember we produce content every single day. I'm here to help you improve your golf game, so I'd love to know what aspects of your game are really struggling right now. We all have areas we're struggling with, so please do share them down below. I create this content for you, and if you haven't already, I really would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, and you commented down below what I could help you improve in your golf game.